I'm Kat Warren, and I'm author of What the Dog Knows, which is on the science of scent detection dogs. And I've got a few tips to share with you today. Some of them are going to sound a little mean, but they're really not. So, the first tip is don't anthropomorphize your dog character in your book unless you want to be totally consistent. So, if we think about Spencer Quinn, right, and his Chet and Bernie mysteries, where the whole series is written from the hilarious point of view of the dog, go for it. But dogs are interesting in their own right, and they're really complex. And so trying to get inside their heads creates, and doing it in a way where you're not saying that dog is human, creates a really interesting dog character. And so that moves me to my second tip, which is make your dog characters as complex as your human characters. And that means that our human characters are best when they're flawed, when they're a little bit unusual. And the same is true of dogs. So you want to think about the fact that dogs aren't heroes. Dogs are flawed heroes. Dogs can be accidental heroes, right? They're not super dogs. And when you read about super dogs, it gets boring pretty quickly. And so, like your mystery characters, let your dog character develop, have something happen to that dog, right? Neil Gaiman's great advice, which is, what does your character want? Or as Lucifer says, what do you truly desire, right? And think about that from what the dog truly desires, because it's not always as simple as, oh, I just want to be with my human, right? So let's think about the third piece of advice, which is a little bit harder, which is, how do you research something like scent detection dogs? How do you really find out what a dog does? And there's two ways you can do it. You can do the lazy person's way, which I sometimes do, which is I watch a lot of YouTube videos, and I really watch them closely because dogs doing scent work is really complicated. And once again, each dog is different with the way they do it. The second way, what's actually more emotionally satisfying, is contact somebody who works a dog doing the thing you're going to feature. I know narcotics detection dog handlers and trainers, they love nothing more than talking to people about how their dogs work, right? And then if you're able, you can be fortunate enough that somebody will say, hey, you're welcome to join a training where you can stand around and watch the dogs actually doing it. And there is really nothing more beautiful than watching a dog who's well trained do scent work. It's beautiful the way their nose and body sort of trace where the odor is. So those are my three pieces of advice. And I love dogs, and I'm always willing to be contacted, just like many dog handler and trainers are, to say, hey, did I get this right? Can you talk to me? So I would love to offer my advice if you ever want to call or email and ask, is this a realistic way to think about what a dog would do? That's it.